Evening, all you lovely people. Hope you're doing well this evening. Just thought I'd come on and do a.
Evening, all you lovely people. Hope you're doing well this evening.
Bit of echo there. Yeah, thought I'd jump on and do a quick live. I reached one of my goals today. I would have liked to have had a million views, but never mind. I've reached my 3K goal, which is pretty good. Considering it's only been 6 months. But I want to thank all you guys that watch my content and support my channel. Because without you guys, I'd never have made it. So a massive thank you to all you guys. Hope you've all had a lovely Christmas. Hope you got all the gifts that you wanted. And let's hope 2023 is going to be a better year for all of us. I know a lot of people can't wait to see the back end of this year. It seems to be a common thing just lately, every time we come up close to the end of that year, we always wish and hope, that the year's over with, because a lot of us have a lot of bad news through the years. So, it's a common thing just lately, that every time we come up to this close, we all wish to see the back end of like 2022. And I know a lot of people out there have, had it pretty tough this year, for one reason or another. But I'm quite looking forward to 2023 and starting of a new year, and hopefully that's going to go a lot better for us all. I'd just like to thank everybody that watches my content, that has enjoyed my content the past 6 months, and I reached a milestone today which I never dreamt that I'd ever achieve over the past 6 months. I was hoping to have about 1,500 subs by now, but that's doubled. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys that have helped to pop one over and support my channel, whether it's in the comment section or who genuinely like the content that I'm producing, because without you guys watching, my channel's nothing. Got a lot of good things coming up in the new year. I've got a lot of very good guests coming on, and I've tried to do my best to get a few guests that have never been on the YouTube platform to give interviews. So I'm really looking forward to that, really. Really looking forward to that, because nobody's ever interviewed them. And, that's what I want to try and bring to the table in the new year, which is bring fresh faces, fresh people to interview. Not necessarily the ones that have, been given quite a few interviews over the YouTube platforms for people, but I want to bring new fresh faces to the table, because you can only have a guest on so many times, on so many platforms, and some people might think it will become a bit boring, because they'll be telling the same story over and over, on different platforms. So that's something I'm quite looking forward to. Bring you something original, bring you something fresh, something new, to my channel as regards to people I would like to interview who have got brilliant stories out there to tell that you could never bore of listening to these guys. So that's something brand new for me, my channel, in the new year. That's why I hope to bring originality, and guests, that haven't been on any other platform on YouTube for interviews. So that is something my channel is going to be basing upon over the next 6 months, as well as getting one or two guests on that I've had on in the past. I'm hoping, Alex Kearney, I hope you've had a great Christmas, sir, and I can't wait to get a part 2 with you. My supporters, my viewers, have begged me to get you back on, sir, for a part 2. Very knowledgeable man, and the subjects that he's got are very important, with a message, to get out there. And that's what I want to keep my channel on, the positive side, as well as think on new things, especially guests. I want to bring guests to the table, that haven't done interviews on YouTube before, that have brilliant stories, to tell, and they are high up caliber people. So I've got all that to look forward to in the new year. So I'm hoping you guys, are winding down now from, Christmas, and slowly winding out of that Christmas cheer and feeling, and getting ready for bringing in the new year. That's something big. I mean, for a lot of people, especially if you've had it tough this year, it's been tough. It's been hard for a lot of people. 2022, and I, as one, can't wait to see the back end of it. And roll in 2023 with a massive bang and a massive smile. I'm gonna stick the link out in case anybody wants to jump on for 5 minutes. Let's just get that link put out there. Well, there's the link, guys. If anyone wants to jump on for 5 minutes, just in the mood just to thank everybody, for subscribing and watching the content on my channel for the past 6 months. And I never dreamt of reaching heights such as this. Near enough on the 1 million views mark, and hitting that height of 3K subscribers. That's showing me that I'm pushing my channel in the right direction. And I'm producing the content that you guys want to watch. And like I say, in the new year, I'll be bringing fresh faces to the table, that haven't been interviewed on YouTube ever before. And that's how I want to push. Evening Live Hut, jump on, buddy. The links in the comment section if you want to jump on for 5 minutes. I'm just chatting about what I'm having planned for the new year. and a direction for me channel. Lifeheart, jump on. The link should be out there, buddy. Link there if you want to jump on Lifeheart. Let's have a chinwag for half an hour or something if you've got the time to pop on. Yeah, no worries, Lifeheart. I'm just thanking all my subscribers and all my viewers, for supporting me and supporting my channel the past 6 months, and just having a general chit chat what I got planned for me channel, over the coming 6 months. If you're on later, come on. Yeah, sure, Lifehack, no worries. You're welcome here anytime you want. Claire Hottinger, hey Steve, Merry Christmas and well done. Claire Hottinger, thank you. And I hope you had a good Christmas as well. I know this time of year it's all about family, and I'm hoping that you guys manage to get some quality time, with your family, even though it's one day a year. Or most of us, or a lot of people, they see the family every week. But just for those that don't get to see their families quite often, Christmas is more of a time, for them. Sorry, bud, I will be supporting you. Yeah, Lifeheart, I've got you back on all them issues. I'm looking into a lot of things at the moment. Behind the scenes. No worries, it's all in hand, buddy. But yeah, like I say, I'm pushing my channel. In a much positive step, and I mean this is only. My Christmas Day was grand. I mean, I got back from a family funeral on the Wednesday. We buried my cousin on the Wednesday. On a Tuesday. I got back home on the Wednesday. It was a bit of a mad rush between Wednesday and Friday for 2 days. But I managed to get a nice Christmas dinner cooked, and I think I overbought really. My plate was filled to full. I had to eat my dinner in 2 goes. And I've still got about 3/4 of the turkey left. So it's gonna look like turkey sandwiches, turkey salad, different combinations with anything with turkey in it. I think for the next couple of days. But yeah, generally we had a nice quiet Christmas Day. But I'm quite looking forward to seeing the back end of this year. To be honest with you, I can't wait to kick 2023 in with a massive bang. Lots of good things to come with my channel. This is only just the starting. This is just the first 6 months. I've got myself a 3 to 5 year plan. To grow my channel, and the way I'm going to do that is by doing positive lives, getting a handful of really decent guests on. Some I might have interviewed before, which my crowd's begging for me to get a couple of people back on to do a part two. Which I'm going to look into and get that arranged for the new year. And also I'm bringing a couple of faces that are new. They are calibered people, that have glittering pasts that I want to get on and get interviewed for the very first time ever on the YouTube platform. And I think that's what it's going to push my channel, to bring new, fresh faces onto my channel. People that have got, some really good stories to tell. And, that's hopefully going to cover me for like the next 6 months. And I'm going to work in 6-month blocks. Take every day as it comes. And just naturally, let my channel grow to the best of its ability. I can only put so much into it, and the effort I put in is the effort that I'm going to get out, and that's you guys, tuning in more often and me producing, that content that you guys want. But if you can think of anything that you feel subject wise, topic wise, that you feel, I should cover on my channel, then, leave a comment, and maybe I can look into that subject and, see what I can do. To all this, drama and stuff, that's going on around the board. I mean, I nearly got caught up, in more drama and bullshit over the past 4 weeks. But they're just fucking idiots, that hide behind a keyboard. They haven't got a voice and they haven't got a face. And as far as I'm concerned, they're not worthy of my breath. They're not worthy of my time. So, they can sit and argue amongst themselves. I will be doing, 1 or 2 videos that'll be flying out there that might be to some people's tastes, which might criticise somebody. But my biggest one at the moment is the fact that I still can't get my head around a certain individual that decided to put me into their documentary, but not only me, but to put my wife out there in the documentary. And I'm still seething over that, to be fair with you, because I'm neither here or there. I don't speak to the guy. I have nothing to do with the guy, but he was trying to manipulate his subs, into believing and thinking, that I still supported his ways, which I never ever will. So yeah, I'm still a bit seething over that, but who wouldn't be? If you had your wife or your husband portrayed all over, a platform, you're not gonna be too happy about it. Big up Rob. Big up Rob Old Goth. I think for some reason he's saying that his comments aren't showing up on the screen. Cheers for that, Bob. Rob, much love, much respect to you and to your wife. And I hope the pair of you and your wife, Rob, had a brilliant Christmas. Just to let you know, I received your message, but I don't know why your comments are not showing up. Yeah, Decker Heggie done a documentary. It was just an old video, that he had done like back end of last year. Um, and I was portrayed in this documentary that he's put out, recently. You won't see it now because I went through to YouTube and had it removed um, because it infringed my privacy, and you obviously put my wife up on the screen um, without my knowledge or say so. So I had to go through to YouTube and get it removed, unfortunately. But that's the way the game goes. I'm not having anybody put me on, on platforms I disagree with. The people that can use my content, they know who they are, and they're welcome to use, any of my content at any one given time. Then people know who they are, but for a beast to go ahead and put me all over his documentary and put my wife on his documentary, that was a no-go, that I'm still seething about. Trying to portray to people that, I'm still in support of him when quite clearly, I'm not. So, I mean, I'll get that sorted in the new year, though. That's not a problem to me. YouTube took the documentary down, and I was pleased. And but like I say, positivity now. I haven't got a clue why Rob Olgoff's comments are not showing up. Let me just check through my studio, guys, and I'll be with you in 2 moments. I'm just checking something out for a second. But yeah, Rob Olgoff, I haven't got a clue why your comments are not showing up. In fact, they should do, because you're a mod on my channel. So I don't understand that one. Just had to check through my mods list. So I don't understand why your comments are not showing up, buddy. You're definitely still a mod on my channel, mate. I've just double checked. So I don't quite understand why the comments are not trickling through. But yeah, I got your message, buddy, and like I say, I hope you and Sharon had a great Christmas. No, Rob's just had to send me he's just had to send me a WhatsApp message to say that his comments aren't coming through for some reason when he's still a mod on my channel. So hopefully he can try and get that cleared up. Tony Macaroni. Brilliant name. You should sing again, Claire. Tell you what, what do you guys think of this rap? Let me see if it'll play.
Slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Yeah, that's my new signature tune for my channel now. Lyrics are absolute perfect. So I might even have that as like a bit of an intro before I do or put videos up. I think perfect rap words they are. Best suits my channel all round. Who was that? That's it's called Statement by a local lad. But boys, you talk amongst yourselves for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna go and have a quick fag, and I'll leave that tune on. I'm just going for a quick smoke, guys, and then
For the fakeness, if you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. or get off of me. This ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back now. Yeah, the other thing I was going to say is, you know, you can't quite tell over this YouTube platform who's actually on your side and who's not, and that's where I'll say to people, you know, it's best to stay in your own lane. I've done that the past 6 months. Through some of these comments. Hi, Sharon, Rob's wife. Just checking if mine shows. Yes, yours is fine. Mother Gothel. Rob's an actual moderator on my channel. So I don't understand why his comments aren't showing up. But I hope you and Rob had an excellent Christmas. Hope it was nice, chilled, full of fun, you know, the festive cheer. Some people have had it bad this year, but, you know, I'm hoping you and Rob had a... now I can see you. I've got you now, Rob. I can see you. Yeah, I was going to say I couldn't understand because you're a mod on my channel, so, you know, I couldn't understand why your comments weren't showing up, buddy. I'm sharing your spab, I can see your comments, yep. What was it, Rob? Did you just have to refresh the stream? Trees Ren. YouTube can shadow ban you from channels. They did a massive ban a few days ago. Yeah, I've been through to YouTube as well because YouTube's actually shadow banned my channel for the reason that I've been covering a lot about the grooming gangs in Telford and their algorithms didn't favour, you know, talking about subjects like that. But I've got a lot more coming in the new year as regards to my channel direction. It's still staying the same. I'm still covering all about the grooming gangs and awareness, and getting all that out there. And YouTube's working close with me at the moment, to get that side of things sorted. I'll stick it back on in a minute. It's going to be my signature tune, that, Rob, because it's lyrics in it. Is me and my channel down to a T. To be honest with you, it's perfect. The lyrics within that rap song. My comments are on, all good. Big respect to the lovely, genuine people. All good in Steve's channel. Big up yourself, Rob Olgoff. If any of you haven't subscribed to Rob, I'll stick his link in the chat, and if you could all go over and give Rob Olgoff a subscribe, please, people. Great guy, true gentleman. So there's Rob's link in the chat, guys. If you don't mind, pop on over and give Rob Olgoff a sub for me, please, guys. True gentleman. I'm not sure if you are wary of me, but I came across your channel because you was recommended on my feed, but I'm not a troll or anything. I spend a lot of time on YouTube, that's all. No worries. It's all good. I'm just saying that, there's a lot of people out there that, they play to come across as a good person. But really and truthfully, they're just after whatever information they can get and, pass it across to create dramas and stuff. And, I've come across a couple the past 4 weeks, and, they've tried to cause me some chaos by thinking it was good to keep chucking up past mistakes that I've made, thinking that they're going to get brownie points for highlighting it across YouTube. But unfortunately, they got 0 brownie points because it's already out there in the public domain that, I've spoke openly, about errors that I've made in the past. And, just like these other trolls, they clap their hands together thinking they've done something, and really and truthfully, everybody knows because I've spoken openly about it, and I've spoken about it on many platforms over YouTube. And the most recent would have been when I went on to the Humble's channel, and Mr. Humble put questions to me, as regards to, that scenario that I got stuck on at the back end of last year. And, I've honestly answered, truthfully. And, we move forward from that. We don't live on the past. People that want to dwell on the past are just fools and idiots at the end of the day. They can't harm me. They can't destroy my channel. The only person that can destroy my channel is myself. So what's everyone's plans for New Year's Eve? I've been told I'm going in the sea on the 1st with my wife and sister. Bloody hell, help. Why, are you off down the seaside, are you, Rob? Spending New Year down at the seaside? I haven't got a clue, what I've planned for New Year's Eve. I take it as it comes. New Year's Eve. I think my wife will be doing dialysis on that day. I'm gonna have to check the calendar. But big shout out to my wife, Angelic Angels. Love you to bits, and thank you. For giving me the best Christmas that I could have ever wished for, and you're everything I've ever wanted. Love you to pieces. I don't know if you're on here, Angelic Angels, but love you, wifey. Yeah, it's not me at all. I just quite like these lives are sick, lives of drama. I'm not a troll, though, Steve. Hopefully, people in here might reassure you I'm sound. Yeah, I mean, I don't look badly upon anyone. Anyone that comes into my chat onto my channel. They seem to be good people, and I've got not a bad word to say. About anyone, to be honest with you. Except for one individual, and we all know who he is. Southern one this year. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Rob, that'll make good content for your channel, that will. I think that'll do you good numbers. It will be filmed, I'll send it to Steve. Rob, put it on your channel. Let's get your channel built up and, get some good content over on your channel, because, I don't mind popping over and doing a live on your channel. Let's get Rob's channel built up, guys. And then when Rob's good and ready, he can start putting out some good content on his channel, because he's a true gentleman. I have spoken briefly behind the scenes with Rob, and from what I know, he's a very genuine, good guy. And I mean that. So, links in the chat, guys. Go on over and give Rob a sub, guys. Rob, I'm on a sober one this year, so I reckon I'm gonna cook a fat roast and be in bed by 11 p.m. What about you and Sharon? Yeah, I've known my wife for over 15 years, to be fair with you. I think we both knew all the way back then it was always going to be me and her, but there was complications in the way on that. I was with someone, she was with someone, and I always knew deep down in my heart, and I do remember just before her mum died in 2017 from a very aggressive cancer. The last words that her mum whispered into my ear was, "Take care of my Jackie." And I mean, at that time, unfortunately, we were both in a different relationship, and I always kept my promise to her mum. And then when the time was right, I put the question to her dad. I done it a traditional way, where you ask the parents for the hand in marriage, and here we are. Mother Gothel, we've had a mixed year, but has ended well, starting with a fresh start on the first with a dip in the North Sea. Hope that all goes well. I'll tell you what, I think I could do with something like that, especially bang on midnight, New Year's Eve. Good way to spend New Year's Eve, that. Just make sure you're not too drunk, so that you drown. Cindy Collector, evening. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas, Cindy Collector. Nipping in to say a quick hello. Hope you had a good Xmas day. I did, Cindy. It was a quiet one, but it was certainly quality time. Maybe one of the better Christmases that me and my wife has had, I think. I was hoping Angelic Angels might jump on. She might be listening, but I know she's doing her dialysis at the moment, so I'm sure she'll be in and out. Thanks for your Bite Life TV. Big up, sir, from across the pond. How you doing, Pierre Bike Life TV? Hope you're doing well, sir. And massive respect. You've got a great channel there. And that's one of my good buddies from across the pond. I've recently come across his channel, and this gentleman's got some, good quality content. So if you guys get a chance to, pop on over to Pierre Bikes Life. I'll stick his Cindy, actually, if you're around, Cindy Collector, any chance you could put Pierre Bike Life TV's link in the chat, please? Seems like a nice gentleman from across the pond, so pop on over and give him a sub, please, guys. Yes, I definitely will, Cindy Collector. I mean, she might be watching. I know she pops in and out, of me lives when she's doing her dialysis. But yes, certainly. If Jackie hasn't seen that, I'll definitely pass it on for you, Cindy Collector. Top mod. I noticed that Dave's back, isn't he? Sir Dodgy Dave is back, thank God. I love the the belly that he had on with the antelopes on. Big up, Cindy Collector. Yeah, I mean, I've unfortunately about 2 months ago. I don't know if you guys remember. I'd done a podcast with Telford's first ever BKB pro fighter, who sadly passed away on the 15th of December. A lovely chap he was. Absolute belter of a fighter. Sadly, he passed away on the 15th of December, and his funeral's coming up on the 9th. But I've got a live planned. Hopefully be coming over the next couple of days with any luck. Just having to do a bit of work behind the scenes. There's Lou from the Fuse UK and Tony Mian that are working together to get some video messages put together so we can make it a special live going out to Carl Goodwin's family, and hopefully that'll be coming up over the next couple of days. Very sad time, and to Carl's family, if you're listening, I'm ever so sorry for your loss, and we are gonna do something very, very, very special to show the love we have for Carl Goodwin. Evening positive vibes. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a very good Christmas. Hope you spent lots of quality time with family. Hope it all went well for you. Positive vibes. Yeah, Tony, Mian, and the Fuse UK are working together on getting some video messages off a load of fighters, just so we can make the tribute live to Carl Goodwin. A very positive and a very special tribute, because I know his family are going to be watching, and some of them may well join the panel. So I want to make it an extra special live. So hopefully that'll be over the coming few days. Just got to do a little bit more planning with it. With Tony Mian and Lou, the Fuse UK. And then we can get that live up there, and hopefully we can do Carl Goodwin's family some pride. That's going to be a wicked way to spend New Year, though. In the Black Sea. Hope you guys can swim. Through the seaside being Montrose, where we stay. All right, you guys swimming down there, are you, Rob? I think that's something different. Most people spend New Year's Eve, getting drunk and dancing, but to spend it swimming, that's something different. Yeah, we had a good day, positive vibes. I think I've done too much food, though, to be fair with you. We've got a heck of a lot of food left over. I think we've still got 3/4 of the turkey. And then I'm gonna rock into 2023. On a more positive foot than what I have done for the first block of 6 months that I've had my channel. Like I say, I've got a load of guests lined up, and bringing fresh originality to the table. In the way of the guests, because I really want to get some people on. I want to get Alex Kearney back on for part 2. That's for sure. I really want to get Steve Rafe on. I really want to interview Steve Rafe. I've got Shane Taylor hopefully coming on. He's Britain's most violent prisoner. I've got Shane Taylor coming on. I've got 1 or 2 other guests I've got coming on that have never done an interview. on the YouTube platform before. One of them's like a very well-known singer, and the other one is a underworld figure. You know, them two have neither done a YouTube podcast with anyone, and this is the direction I want to bring fresh new faces and fresh talent. You know, to sit and do podcasts with me. So, you know, this is what I've got planned for the next 6 months for my channel, as well as the usual stuff, you know, covering about the grooming gangs and, you know, the awareness and stuff. That's all going to be, you know, in the mix. Turkey sandwiches, turkey salad, turkey curry, turkey vindaloo. Everything involving turkey over the next 7 days, I think. Maybe a bit of bubble and squeak, you know, chucked in on that mix as well. But yeah, basically, I really want to thank you guys. You know, more than anything, you know, I never dreamt, you know, that my channel would have grown to where it is today. That certainly wouldn't have happened without you guys, and you know, the content. Some of it isn't everybody's cup of tea, you know. That's why I'll try and put, you know, a bit of a mix in on my content wise, so you know, I can keep you guys interested in, you know, always popping over when you can, you know, to view my content. But you know, to reach to 3K subs in 6 months, I mean, that's you know, that's even a big achievement for me. But like I say, I could never do that, you know, without you guys, you know. So, you know, I'm sending out a massive thank you, you know, for the likes of Humble Dryer, Steve Rafe, Dodgy Dave, Motorsports and Buggies, loads of you, the Nutter Channel, you know, there's absolutely loads of you, and you know, I never dreamt that, you know, my channel could have made this sort of progress. I think I'm not far off a million views now in total, and you know, it's absolutely gobsmacked me, you know, to be fair. You know, but I'll be keeping my channel, you know, definitely positive, because you know, it just goes to show, you know, you can grow slowly. Well, Mother Gotherell is my wife, Steve, mate. We both on here. Big love and thoughts to your wife. Ah, just got it, mate. I was wondering to that channel. If you guys haven't already done so, go and give Mother a subscribe, guys. You know, that's Rob's better half. Cheers, positive vibes. You know, I mean, I couldn't have done it without you guys. You know, you're my viewers. You're the people that you know, decide to pop one over and, you know, view my content as and when I make that content, and you know, to keep my channel positive. I think that's the main path, you know, for my channel, and it's proved, you know, with positivity, you know, more people, you know, will start viewing the content. You know, so I don't really want to go off that memento that I'm on at the moment. I just want to build, you know, slowly on, you know, the content that I'll be putting out there, and you know, just to keep people interested and bringing new original stuff to the table. Steve, have you got Reddit or Patreon? I haven't, no. I'm going to be doing, I can't think of the thing now that Ronan said to do, but it's a platform where it's not so censored, material-wise, whereas YouTube censors a lot of stuff. There is a platform there that I will be opening in the new year, and putting most of my content that seems to get shadowed by YouTube and over on these platforms, you can say and do. I post a lot of music on Patreon, and I also have a subreddit for my hobbies, which include music, growing mushrooms, shooting, and dogs. I have heard of some podcasters having Patreon accounts and stuff, but I've never really looked into that, to be fair. But I will. That's it. Rumble, positive vibes. I'll be opening a Rumble account in the new year. Something that Holden official said to me it'll be worthwhile to do, and to put a lot of my content over there, and it won't be so restricted, as YouTube is. But once I've opened the Rumble, I'll stick the links like on all my videos and lives. A lot of my content will be going on to Rumble. Oh, you don't do any content? No, I was just thinking for future, if you're ever gonna, put any content on your channel, I can always help your channel to grow. Have you ever tried Sing Snap? No. Heard Ronan about it a lot. I've no idea about it though. Yeah, it's just basically it's just like another platform like YouTube and Facebook. Except it's not censored as much. No, I didn't fart, I burped. But yeah, positive vibes. It's just like another platform, similar to YouTube basically, but they don't censor the stuff as hard, so you can get away with putting some videos on YouTube, but other videos would get censored. Yes, 2023 going to be a good year for us all. Was just saying that to my daughter. She's nursing a broken heart. Well, sorry to hear that. Positive vibes. 2023 is hopefully going to be a better year for everybody. I know there's been a lot of people that have gone through the struggle of 2022. There's been a lot of heartache, pain, tears and happiness, through this year. And, I'm just wishing that everybody has a much better year next year. I'm hoping I'll have a much better year. But it always seems to be towards, these sort of months that, things start going wrong, or, it ends up a bit sad. Yeah, she's only 18, but her boyfriend were together for 2 years, and he was being naughty. Not good. And I mean, especially at that age, you shouldn't break hearts. Send her some of my positive vibes over. Positive vibes. Yeah. Sorry she's had to go through that. It's not good, not this time of year. 2 years is a very, very long time to be with someone. Yes, Claire, it's great for us singers. Check it out. Nah, we're in the bottom. I don't drink, so I'll be there to save Rob from the sea when the cold cramps set in. just chuck him a rubber dinghy. Cough. I just lost a family member to a hanging. Was only 20. His parents are heartbroken. Yeah, Tony Macaroni. It's sad. I've had a good friend that passed away recently on the 15th of December, and I hadn't known him that long, to be fair with you, but it felt like I'd known him for years. We'll be doing a tribute live, to Kyle Goodwin. Hopefully over the next coming days. Yeah, the cats had definitely had some turkey, and there's still loads bloody left over. Yes, Rob, they definitely had a Grimbo dinner. Men can be so evil at times, towards females, and it's wrong. I despise a man that can't treat a woman right. I despise them. Men who can't treat women right, need taking off the earth, if you ask me. It sickens me, to think men take women for granted. It's one of my pet hates in life, to be fair with you. Well, my darling wife has just sent me a photo. She's got two massive pieces of pizza. I think she's shown that to me to make me hungry, to be fair. But she's doing her dialysis, and normally they get given her like a sandwich and a bicky and a hot drink, like while they're doing their dialysis. But she's just sent me a photo. She's got two massive slices of pizza. It's just made me hungry, that has. Yes, positive vibes. Yeah, Jackie's down at the hospital doing her dialysis. We've been trying to get it arranged so she can do home dialysis. So we're just waiting to find out, over the next month if if she can do her dialysis at home, as opposed to going up to the hospital, 3 times a week. She feels that she's ready to do home dialysis. It could be good, but then, I don't know if I'm confident enough, to be able to needle her and put her on, because that's a big step for me, you see, as well. No, Claire, she does kidney dialysis 3 times a week down at the local hospital. We're trying to figure it that she can do home dialysis. Hopefully, that can happen. Yeah, I've just said to her to jump on the live. Sometimes I do that. She comes on the live when she's at the hospital doing a dialysis. So she said once she's eating her slices of pizza, she's gonna jump on. So I don't know if she meant jump on the live or jump on the chat. Hopefully, I can get her on the live. While she's dialysizing. I mean, there's a lot of positive vibes. There's a lot, to consider, and it'll just save the travelling like 3 times a week. Back and forth, back and forth. I'd have to do a course of some kind. To be able to needle her and put her on the machine, and take her off the machine. I don't know if I'm, quite ready for that, to be fair with you. But, it's something that she's expressed she'd rather do it at home, than to keep going backwards and forwards to the hospital. Yeah, Claire, she's terminally ill. She's got a heck of a lot wrong with her health-wise. She's got 4% of her remaining kidney left, and she's got problems with the heart and other parts of her inside, of her body. I've actually got some tests hopefully coming up, in January, to see if my kidney's compatible, and if it's feasible that they can do a kidney transplant from me to her, and then use the jugs to stop it from like mismatching, sort of thing. I don't know. To be honest with you, Claire, it's not really about what I would want. It's what she wants. She's expressed the fact that she'd normally say leave at, I don't know, say about 5, and she wouldn't get home till like 10:30, 11 at night, and it's a fair way to travel. The backwards and forwards, especially after doing her dialysis. She's expressed now that she would rather do it at home, than have the distance, to travel there and back to the hospital. Which I don't blame her at the end of the day. Do it in the if she's able to do it in the comfort of her own home. I think that'll just make her feel, that bit more comfortable, to be fair with you. Yeah, it's something that I don't really often talk about it unless the subject arises. There's quite a few people out there that know, to my wife's condition, because certain individuals started bringing her into drama, which surrounded me, and um, that person I've still got a lot of hate. That's why I don't want her going into any documentary that this individual put her in. That's why it definitely upset me. And to be honest with you, if the guy was in front of me, I'd break his jaw. It's simple. My wife's not to be paraded round, for a fucking beasts documentary. So that's really made me angry more than anything. Well, I'm probably more protective of my wife than like your average husband is, of their wife maybe. And that's just because of my wife's conditions. It is, I mean, probably years ago they wouldn't have had the technology or the equipment, for someone to dialyse at home, and now they've got all this amazing equipment, and that's why I'm so thankful, for this country having a national health service that stands heads and toes above, any other country, because if you go over there in America or United States of America, you have to pay for all of this sort of stuff. So they were even talking to me that people with mental health over in America, if they haven't got the money, they can't even turn up to, like any sort of classes to help them. It's the same with, the healthcare over in America. If you haven't got the money, you're not getting the healthcare, because you got to pay through your own pocket. And, like over here, that's why I'm thankful for the National Health Service, because you got the free healthcare. And that's what makes our country better than, any other country out there. And, it's something for us all to be thankful for, because, if we fell ill, and if we were American, we can't get any healthcare unless we pay through the nose for it. So, this is where this country, sometimes we take things for granted. Yeah, we're so lucky to have the NHS here. A lot of people take that for granted, and this is what makes our country unique from all the others, that um, you know this country gives us stuff when we need it, for free. Like over here, you've got a lot of organisations that help people with mental health, and you reach out, and you can go along to these organisations, and they can help you. But over in America, if you suffer from mental health, you've got to suffer with it alone. Um, unless you've got an obscene amount of money, pay, to pay for these organisations to treat you. You know, so we should really count ourselves really lucky that we've got this available. I'm so thankful too, or I probably wouldn't afford my epilepsy meds and pain meds. Exactly, positive vibes. You know, I pay for my prescriptions. You know, I know it's gone up a little. You know, it's probably about 13, 14 odd pound now. You know, so that we have got a lot to be thankful for. You know, if this was ever like America, just imagine how many of us are going to be suffering because we haven't got the money to pay for it. You know, and the healthcare over in America, it ain't exactly cheap neither. And I think that's why you've got a major problem out there with, you know, guns and crime and stuff, because there's too many people suffering from mental health problems. They can't get the help required, you know, because they've simply got no money to pay for it. Cheers, Claire. I mean, you know, every day's a blessing, you know, that I have with my wife. You know, and I try and make the most and positive, you know, from that. I pay for my prescriptions, and like my medication and stuff. But my wife, she doesn't pay. She gets it free. I think the last time I needed to get, because I still suffer from high blood pressure. You know, I had to have high blood pressure tablets and cholesterol tablets for me cholesterol to bring that down, and I think it cost me, I think about £17. Also, I pay for my dental care, and also the wife gets dental care for free from the NHS. I mean, that's why a lot of you know, people from abroad in these other countries, you know, want to get into the UK, you know, because of this fact that, you know, we've got the free healthcare over here. You know, and in their country, unless they got money, they can't get cured. Positive vibes. Do you get all your meds and that for free up there? I mean, I pay for mine, but the wife's is free. Guys, I'm gonna go and have a quick fag. I'll play some tunes and then I'll be right back. Yes, I agree. I mean, I believe in those that come over and put back into our country by, you know, working over here. You know, I'm all for that one because it helps the economy. You know, but the ones that are just coming over purely for the free. You know, I'm going to stick a tune on. I'm going to go for a quick fag.
A vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and
no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages, of vacant modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages, of vacant modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Well, I'm back, guys. I thought we'd feed the cats quickly as well. The shouting abuse. Well, is that even positive vibes? If that's even if you're working full time, you still have to pay for it, or is it free? Yes, I'll catch up with you later, Claire. I'm gonna jump off shortly myself. But positive vibes. Is it if you're working like full time? Um, is it still free up there? Is it? Or, yeah, I'm back. Had a quick smoke and fed the cats. They were screaming abuse at me, so um, yeah, because down there, like if you're working and stuff, then you've got to pay for your own meds and prescriptions and stuff. Um, Still free, even though you work full time. Well, down here, if you're working, you've got to pay for your prescription. So, that's something good that I think, because the price of the prescriptions now have gone up. I think it's roughly down here. I think it's close to about between £7 and £9, for each like med that you need. Hit the like buttons, guys. Yeah, I think it changed about 7 years ago. Wow. This will move up to Scotland to get free prescriptions. But yeah, that's how lucky. That's how lucky we are. Um, like I say, um, other countries, especially. I'm gonna send her a, just gonna send her a message now, positive, right? And just send her a quick message. But she's still scoffing the two big pieces of pizza that she's got. Um, yeah, I think I'm going to immigrate up there. I am. I think me and the wife are going to immigrate up to Scotland. I think seems like you get freebies up there. Um, but yeah, I mean, like over in America, I was talking to a laddie who jumped on me live, and he was telling me that, like, I use an example of like somebody with mental health problems. If he hasn't, whereas like down here, there's organisations, um, you know, that you can go to get help for, um, to help you with your mental disabilities, ADHD, or if you suffer from depression, anxiety. There's organisations here, which you can be recommended to, and you don't pay. It's absolutely free, for as much treatment as you need. But the guy was explaining to me that over there in America, even something as widely spread as depression, anxiety, ADHD, and stuff like that, you have to pay. I think he was saying it was close to about £30 a time. So each time you go for a session, you have to pay like £30. So it's pretty expensive. And if you haven't got the money, you can't get any help. You can't get anything to, remotely come close to helping with anxiety, depression, and stuff like that over in America. Um, unless you've got money behind you that like you can pay for it. So we are very, very lucky. Same with the disability badges here. Everyone gets one on PIP, whereas 30 miles away they don't. It is, to think that, if you look at the percentage of people that suffer from mental health, be it depression, anxiety, ADHD, and they have to live with that for the rest of their life, knowing, that they can't just go to an organisation, to help support them, unless they got money. I mean, that's mad to think. Or, if you're over in America or if you live out there, and say you break your wrist, well, over here we can just go down to A&E and, we can get it sorted, for free. But over there across the pond, if a resident over there breaks their wrist, again they've got to pay the hospital bill, which could run into the hundreds of pounds. And if you simply haven't got that, then you're going to end up in a lot of debt, through trying to sort your health out. Madness, absolutely, to think, like that. But I suppose that's the way it is. I mean, that's why we should count ourselves very, very lucky, that we've got a great National Health Service over here. That we can get treatments at any time, and we're not going to suffer from a massive bill to get in debt, at the end of it. The waiting time is like 2 years here to see a psychologist. It's crazy. Wow. See, that just goes to show you, the population percentage, that suffer from mental health problems, is really, really high. Maybe like 15 years ago, hardly people would be speaking about stuff openly, as regards mental health. And, we never would get back then a true figure, but if you look at it now, the percentage has got to be really high, for people that are suffering. Puts you off going to see the doctor because you won't be seen for years. I mean, over here, I mean, if I weren't too well today, I wouldn't get to see my doctor for 2 weeks, because you've got to book 2 weeks in advance, to see the doctor over here. But the problem being, if you're ill now and you've got to wait 2 weeks. I mean, there was even once that my wife wasn't too well. She was really, really ill, and I phoned the ambulance on the 999, and it took them 6 hours, to come out. Anything could have happened, in that 6 hours. So it has taken a bit of a toll, and the funding wise. I mean, but I mean, it's awful. And we can't plan our illnesses, can we? I mean, we can predict the future, and book a doctor's appointment today knowing we're going to be unwell in 2 weeks. I mean, it's crazy. See, positive vibes. It used to be like that. Go back about 2 years. Um, you could book an appointment to see the doctor. Hello, you popping on? You popping on?
Yeah, in a minute I got a real slice of pizza to eat, yeah.
Ooh, big slices of pizza they are, wifey.
Yeah, I got 2 on them. Sorry, cheese and tomato.
Oh, they look nice.
Yeah, well, we've got our Christmas hat in as well, so we've got our crackers as well.
Oh, you had a Christmas party?
Not a little Christmas party, it's just like a little, like a Christmas cracker. Got our little hats as well. Got the joke things with long paper, and also you ain't gonna guess the freaking toy that I got.
Don't know.
A small packet of 4 marbles.
4 packets of marbles.
No, not 4 packets. There's 4 marbles in 1 pack.
Oh, 4 marbles. Oh. Why do they think that you've lost your marbles, so they've had to give you some more?
No, that's you. No, that's Dad. Well, I could say it's you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes you do use your marbles, don't you?
yeah, positive vibes was asking when you're coming on.
Well, I'll have to change my freaking what's the name over in a minute now. I got my heated blanket on and I'm keeping my pizza warm on my lap.
Heating the pizza up on your blankie?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
That's what we're doing, isn't it?
Oh. Right, I'm going to go. I'm still on the live.
Right.
Love you.
I'll see love you too, Hobbs.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, she's just going to finish a piece of pizza and then she's going to jump on positive vibes. Shit, I forgot to mute that. But yeah, it's mad to think, it really made me angry, especially the day when I called like the ambulance service 999 and it took like 6 hours, for the ambulance to turn up. That really pissed me off, to be fair. Yeah, I see you laughing, positive vibes. I forgot to bloody mute it. But yeah, that peed me off a little when it took 6 hours. I mean, because she was really. And see, normally I wouldn't 999 unless it was, obviously an emergency. And on this particular day, it was, and 6 hours, and the ambulance turned up, and I think I was a bit upset and angry that day. It would have been easier to have just jumped in a taxi and gone down to the hospital. 6 hours. I mean, anything could have happened in that time, and I mean, she, the condition she was in. He did scare and worry me a little because the ambulance weren't there when I required it. It just goes to show you, how it used to be. The service was so bang on, but the other thing I can put it down to is the funding. A lot of these National Health Service and other things, they if the funding ain't there, then this is the sort of thing that happens. And the worst thing about that is it plays, with people's health. But let's see how many we got watching. I think has anybody else gone live tonight? Holden's on. Just seeing who else has gone live. Cesspit. Jack Draper. Yeah, I think there's a few people. Mark Belfast. Yeah, I think there's a few people gone live. Yeah, they're striking a lot just now. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them, for the service that they provide us, they're probably in the right line, for them to ask for a pay rise, because they're entitled for the care that they give to us. I suppose they should get a pay rise, for the work that they do. A lot of people de-stressing tonight after Christmas. Yeah, for sure. But was just in phone to Motorsports, and I let him know you were in just now. Yeah, I'm trying to get hold of Motorsports on his Instagram, but for some reason he's not receiving any of the messages that I'm sending him. Have you got his Motorsports direct number, have you, Rob? Yes, Motorsports he's a great guy. I've got a lot of respect for Motorsports and buggies. He's a genuine, true gentleman, and his channel's amazing. He's got great content over there. I was watching quite a few of his videos recently when he went out on his snowmobile. True gentleman in every aspect. Yes, I mean I wanna get Motorsports on and do a proper podcast with him. To find out little bits and pieces about his world and his life, how he first got involved with building these buggies and bikes and snowmobiles, because he's got to have been involved in that for at least like 20 odd years, as a hobby. Great guy. And like I say, he's got some great content as well. I get on well with Motorsports and buggies. He's a brilliant guy. I don't know why people have got to, provoke him so much though. The guy's just trying to live positive and be positive, and he seems to be dragged into all this bullshit and drama from people, and he don't deserve it at all. Yes, cheers for coming over. Positive vibes. Great to have you in. And I was just thinking about, shutting down. I've been on nearly 2 hours now. Um, but yeah, you enjoy the rest of your evening. Positive vibes, and I'll catch you again shortly.